it's Andre from the Energy Lounge, and we're back. We just wrapped up our Baldwinsville Community 4th of July event and fundraiser for our food pantry. And it's great to be back in our favorite place doing our favorite stuff, which is doing readings and helping guide and share positive energy and lessons and all that fun stuff that we've come to learn over the last, gosh, let's see, 18 years? 18 years. Wow. It was but 13, but no, 18 years. Oh my gosh. And we still feel as young as we did back in day one, so we won't talk about that though. Let's see. We are available for sessions and readings, and now we're doing online classes and certifications, and we're doing horse healing for riders and their fur babies and all of that fun stuff. We're really excited. But today we're going to do a little reading. We pulled some cards, and we are using the Healing Waters Oracle cards. Being a Pisces, little special attachment and special place for water and everything that it comes with, like Poseidon, and then all of our aquatic friends, our mammals, in the ocean, our dolphins and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And water remembers. I remember when I first started this journey, I've always been somewhere close to the bodies of water, and someone looked at me and they said, water remembers. It remembers everything. And it's so cleansing, and it's balancing, and it releases, and it purifies, and it hydrates, and we're made up of so much of it. So it just seemed appropriate for today. So let's see. The first card, I can't see anymore. Hold on, guys. Hi. All right, the first card, the Waterfall. Inner power, unbridled confidence, and claiming your place. Waterfalls are strong and powerful, and they can push everything, and they're mesmerizing, and they're tranquil. And by your inner power and your unbridled confidence, which is meaning abundant confidence, like believing in yourself and claiming your place, standing in your power, right? Dig deep down inside of yourself and really capture all of that you are and all of your essence and what you come with. And even if things have transpired that have kind of shaken a little bit of your confidence in yourself, that's just life's lessons and teaching us how to overcome whatever it is that comes in front of us that we face, right? Adversity, hardships, if you want to use those words. I will for a moment, but they're not in our vocabulary because they're really life events that gives us the ability to see how we can take something and build from it rather than letting it take away from us. When you really dive deep inside and you do find your inner power and you build your confidence and you claim your place, you're standing in a whole different position with a different perspective and a different outlook, and it gives you the ability to move forward and flow freely and really see everything that's available for you, that universe is gifting you and is here for you. So that's the waterfall. All right, let's see what's next. She who flows. Easy, being open to change and go with the flow of life. And we talked about that a little bit. Ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. So when we're not open to change and we fight what it is that's in front of us, there's no ease at all, right? It's almost like distressful. Or we feel like we're pushing to get somewhere or fighting for something that we believe that we need or that's meant for us. but that's not how it's supposed to be. When things appear in front of us that aren't necessarily aligned with what we believe is our best, and we try to fight it, then that's where we see a lot of resistance, and we feel like we're not getting anywhere, or life is against us. And that's not the case. When we can stop for a minute and change our perspective, where we're coming from, even if we move 1 inch to the left or 1 inch to the right, that's going to give us a different perspective of where instead of coming straight on. And that will open some doors and let us really see what is there for us, rather than what we're determining is available. And then to be able to go with the flow of life, they call it, right, you're riding the wave. Like, it gets a little rocky and a little bouncy, but every wave always hits the shore at some time, and you're on solid land. And it's learning how to do that with grace and with graciousness and with peace and understanding in your heart. And it really helps us learn how to feel our faith and have trust in the things that we can't see, and just know that we're always taken care of and being watched over, regardless of who we believe that to be. So, she who flows, be open to change, because that's where the fun stuff comes. And go with the flow of life, because it makes it much easier. And let yourself be at ease. Just trust everything is always working for your best and highest good. It really is, even when we don't know it and we can't see it. Behind the scenes, it really is happening. The next one is the Water Oracle. See this, baby? Look how pretty. These cards are so nice. And the Water Oracle says, psychic abilities, acting on visions, and it's destined. And that's a little bit of what we were talking about as well. Your psychic abilities are your natural gifts that we all come with. Everyone's psychic, everyone's empathic, everyone's sensitive. We all have telepathy, direct connect. We all send energy. We're all feeling. We're just everything. And when you let yourself understand that, and instead of dismissing things as random or ironic or coincidental, then you'll start recognizing that things that are appearing in front of you, whether it's numbers or animals or people or rainbows or anything that means something to you, then you'll start to recognize those are your signs and messages from universe, giving you guidance, helping illuminate your next step, where you're headed, what's here for you, that you know more than you believe you do if you start to listen to your instincts and your intuition, because they're all within us. They're all natural to us. We just don't learn how to embrace that because we're told that it's not really happening. Like, it's just coincidence again, right? Oh, that's just coincidence that you ran into that person, or you were thinking of them and they called you. No, it isn't. It's real. We heard each other. And we say it all the time when we call. Somebody will text, or I'll text with someone, or we run into somebody. I was just thinking about you. I'm like, you heard me, right? Because I was talking with you in my head, or I'm like, oh, I have to get a hold of this person, or this, whatever the case is. And then the next thing you know, they're in front of you, and it's like, thank you. Needed to talk with you. And I'm glad that you're in front of me. All right, the next one. Cosmic Ocean. Ooh, and kind of bouncy. Cosmic Ocean. All right. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. And we all love new beginnings, and our current dreams are where we are today, and future realities. And reality isn't being realistic, because everybody's reality is different from one another. Current dreams, where you stand today. What is it that you want in your life? What is it that you want for yourself? Where do you see yourself? Are you where you predicted? Are you not quite there yet? Do you feel there's somewhere else that you'd rather be, and something else that's better for you or more in line with what you truly desire that you didn't see at first? And then your future realities, what seeds we plant today, the thoughts that we have, and how we feed those thoughts is what manifests into our future. So make sure you keep it positive and you keep it in line with what you want. So if you don't want to be broke, Don't say I don't want to be broke. Say I'm taken care of and I have all the money that I need in the world, right? Because we don't hear the don't part, or not we, universe, right? Or if you say I want a healthy relationship, don't affirm I don't want a toxic person in my life, right? Because if you're saying I don't want toxicity, the only word that is really strong in that is toxic. So instead of manifesting a peaceful or happy relationship by saying I don't want anything toxic, that toxic is the key word, and then that's where the energy is going to attach to, and that's why you're going to see relationships that aren't healthy, because you're affirming what you don't want rather than what you do want, which is where word usage comes in. And if you want to do a little practice, kind of say that, I want a healthy relationship, or I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. And if you allow yourself, you'll be able to feel the energy in your body. You'll feel the change of the expression on your face and how it makes you feel inside when you're using different words. And that's a really good indicator. And then new beginnings. And new beginnings happen every moment of every day. We always have a new chance for something good to come in and to do something different and do it better and learn and grow and share and do everything beautiful. So we always have a new beginning. No, nothing is permanent. And remember, you don't make mistakes, you're learning. So if somebody's like, that was a dumb decision, well, if you learned something from it, it wasn't that dumb. If you trusted something because you wanted to believe in something, that wasn't either. That's just having faith and taking a chance. And it will always direct you in the best possible way. Maybe not in a straight line, but life isn't meant to be like that. Life is meant to be pretty crazy and an adventure. And for our last card, let it go. Pretty good card, right? Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. And again, kind of a theme. New beginnings, moving forward, right? Acting on vision. Go with the flow of life. Claiming your place, inner power. And then again, release the past, be free. Your past does not define you. It was meant to teach you. It was meant to give you milestones and measurements to allow you to see where you've been and how far you've come. It helps to remind you how to do something better, and it teaches us everything. So forgive. And don't forgive people. People don't need to be forgiven for who they are. If you're going to forgive anything, forgive yourself for putting yourself in a position of being in front of those people that don't treat you the best or the way that you feel you deserve and are abusive or mean or ridicule or put you down or talk behind your back or anything negative. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in their presence. Don't forgive them for being who they are. It's who they are. It's up to us to be able to make the difference. So think about that a little bit. Soften your heart, right? Soften yourself. Life doesn't have to be hard. We don't have to come at it like a bull in a china shop. It's not necessary. We can still be kind and loving and caring and compassionate, but that doesn't mean that we're not strong, and it doesn't mean that we're not capable. It just means that we can still approach things with a soft and nurturing and loving manner and still be able to accomplish all that we want. And then move forward. Let yourself move forward from the things that no longer serve you. I know it's easy to hold on to things and believe that we already always know what's best for us, but that's not necessarily the truth either. I know that a lot of times it's not easy to let go of relationships or people that we believed were meant to be with us. Not everything is forever. And again, when we understand that we're better off in places when we do let go and we move forward, we actually walk into a place that allows us to have more of what it is that we wanted in the first place. And it allows us to move forward into a new and different life that is here for us with new and different adventures. And it could be anything, whether it's a job or a location or a home or friends or family, moving forward and allowing yourself to step into a place of positivity and strength and belief and faith and love, but most importantly, gratitude, because without gratitude, none of it matters. Um, you're on an amazing path. So enjoy everything that you're doing. Have faith in yourself. Listen to yourself. Strengthen your intuition and your instincts, and listen, and don't just chalk it up to coincidence or ironic or random. Everything's purposeful and it's meant. There's always a message. You are magic. You are beautiful. You're here with purpose. And start living your best life. We'll see you soon. Bye.